Hello guys, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. You guys, I'm super happy because I have a very interesting topic for not just the mothers today. It's for every adult, father, uncle, auntie, even if you're a grandparent or single. You need this because one day you're gonna be married, or you must have someone in your life that needs these informations. Most times, parents see going above and beyond for their kids as showing them love, but it's not. I've got ways that you can raise your family and not go broke. So if you're interested, please keep watching. Also, do well to subscribe to this channel, like and share this video. Welcome back. My name is Vera. I often hear that raising kids is so expensive, but I honestly don't think that has to be true. Yes, you will spend more than you would if you were childless, but it doesn't have to break the bank. It's all in how you choose to live. Frankly, if you do not have so much money, like rich, you can still give your kids the best and still be financially fine. You can manage quite well and give your children a good life. This may mean that your kids don't eat at restaurants very much. It may mean that movie theater trips are not very frequent. Believe me, kids can still thrive when you aren't throwing money at their entertainment desires. Sometimes the answer should be no. And sometimes you just find a clever way to achieve the same result without the expenditures. Not only will you save money, you will raise better kids, in my humble opinion. You don't need to show them you love them by buying more than you can afford. Remember, whichever way you love your kids is the best, and don't let anything or anybody make you feel or think otherwise. So, my number one tip is no unnecessary baby stuff. In our culture, when we find out we are expecting a baby, especially your first time, it's not unusual for the excessive spending to start. We need lots of baby clothes, bop rags, baby blankets, bouncy chairs, baby swing, bibs, baby toys, pacifier, a custom design nursery, a fancy stroller, a fabulous crib. The list goes on. Well, you don't need any of it. Really, you don't. All that cute baby stuff is mostly a vanity purchase by parents. The clothes will be outgrown in weeks. And let me tell you, you don't need to buy a newborn clothes. Instead, buy 2 or 3 0 to 3 months. Then the other few should be 3 to 6 months. Remember, don't buy too many clothes. Buy as they grow. It will help you to minimize buying stuff they are never gonna wear or use. As for the toys, the baby won't play with the toys for a few months. And even when they do, they will rather play with the measuring spoon from the kitchen or plastic bowl, just anything but the toys you bought. They will hate the baby swing, and your fancy stroller will be such a pain to lug around that you will decide it's ultimately too much trouble to use. Skip all the baby purchases and buy just few important stuff that they need at the moment. I have so many toys in the house that my son don't ever play with, but most times they prefer the ones that sings, you know, the one with music. So you might want to consider that when you're buying yours. Also, you can buy used clothes or toys as you need them instead of buying expensive brands thinking you're giving them the best. Number 2 is nurse your baby and make baby food. Why spend a year or longer buying baby formula when you can breastfeed? Not only is it 100 times healthier than sugar-laden heavy metal containing baby formula, it's free too. Plus, it will help you to reduce baby weight. Breastfed babies are sick less often, and they find great comfort in the act of nursing. It's also more convenient. No need to be in the kitchen warming formula on the stove at 3 a.m. You have milk warm and ready in seconds when you breastfeed. Also, store-bought baby food is also a huge waste of money. Just puree your regular food and freeze in airtight container so you always have some on hand. This is healthier and cheaper. Then number 3, hands-me-downs. What I meant is passing your baby stuff from older kid to the younger one. You will have to buy some stuff, that is true. But if you hang on to these items by handling them with care, you can pass them on to future children with no worries about starting from the scratch with each child. Even if your first child was a girl and you had pink onesies, your new boy can still wear them around, at very least around your home. Why buy new stuff because of the wrong color? Or better still, if you know you want to have more than one kid, you can buy mostly unisex. But honestly, color don't matter for a toddler when at home. Use what you have instead of buying new stuff. The next one would be conserve resources. With every person that enters the home, we use more resources, more power, more water, etc. We need to recognize this and stay on top of it. More people means more laundry, so it may be time to start line drying clothes, at least some of them, not all the time, especially on sunny days. Washing machine or dryers are one of the worst energy sucks in your home. Also, lights that turn off automatically when you leave a room or at night are handy because small kids won't remember to turn off lights. Teach kids that when it's yellow, let it mellow, and when it's brown, flush it down. This little act can save tons in the toddler years when they have to pee every 10 minutes. Also, use a shower bucket or a bath bucket during all those frequent toddler baths. The next one is thrift store shopping. Nigerians call it okirika, or stores where you can buy kids fairly used stuff like once upon a child. Most of your home purchases can be made at second-hand stores. You can buy clothing, back to school gears, dishes, beddings, toys, decor, you name it. I really like JCPenney. That's where I shop for my kids. They are always on sales and they always have discounts on clothes and other stuff that they sell there. I will say try it because you will get new clothes from good brands at a very discounted rate. Trust me. Just make a pact with yourself that whenever your kids need something, you will look at thrift stores first. Chances are you will find what you need and save yourself lots of money. Then the next one will be public schooling or homeschooling, or not too expensive private schooling. Yeah, no pricey private education. With parental assistance, kids can get a good public school education, mostly for people in America. If the environment worries you, then homeschooling is an option. Don't fall into the trap of thinking you need to pay for private schooling because others in your faith or community do. Don't try to keep up with the rich and famous. Okay? Then the next one will be cook at home. This is one of the best ways to save money because many people are so used to eating outside. When you need to keep costs down, eating out is a rare luxury. This is good because I think it is valuable to teach kids that making food at home is the norm and they can learn to do the cooking themselves. It is truly a wonderful thing when your teen children can cook for themselves, their siblings, and for the whole family. It's also a way to bond with your kids. You have that, quality time, laugh, gist with your kids when cooking. I still remember how myself and siblings used to join my mom in the kitchen. We'll help in the preparation while she heads the cooking. And we just laugh, have these special moments that will last forever. Trust me, eating out can kill your budget in a matter of days. So get used to home-cooked meals and packed lunches. The next one will be annual passes. The best way to experience local entertainment usually is with annual passes or membership. A yearly membership to the zoo, the science museum, the play museum, or the water park often pay for themselves in 1 or 2 visits. And you don't need to get them every year. If you visited the science museum 10 times last year because you had a membership, then go for a zoo membership this year. We all want our kids to have fun and experiences, and this is a way of cheaply providing it. For those in Nigeria that might not have yearly membership, you can take your kids out to places that are not too pricey and not all the time. Next one will be modest holidays and birthdays. Just take a look at Pinterest and you will see the crazy amount of time and money that people put towards birthdays and holidays. I personally choose to not fall into that trap. You can have a modest Christmas celebrations and decor that is sourced exclusively from yard sales and thrift stores. And costumes can be made at home. Easter baskets can be filled with thrift stores finds too. Birthdays should also be modest. Maybe a dinner of their choosing, a home cooked cake. Thank God I love to bake. And you can also do a gift worth about $50. You don't need to host holidays or birthday parties either. You make this time special and memorable without spending lots of money. It's about memories, guys, and not putting yourself in debt. The next one will be smart shopping. For groceries, we shop at Aldi almost all the time. If you have one near you, I highly recommend you to check it out. I also like to shop at Walmart. So many of these products from high-end brands, great value, have them too, and they are good. So enjoy what you want at a cheaper rate. You can also use Amazon Prime for the low prices, free 2-day shipping for the music streaming and video streaming too. Or check eBay. Trust me, most times I get things very cheap with free shipping than even Amazon. Do a lot of price checking before making a purchase. There are also apps that rewards you with cashback for buying certain products. There are loyalty programs that pay you with gas credits. There are credit cards that give anywhere from 1% to 5% cashback on purchases. But you have to be disciplined enough to not carry a balance and pay interest. There are lots of tricks you can use to shop smarter, and it is actually kind of fun to do. Next one will be no snacking and simple meals. You can avoid snacking or make some at home. You all get 3 meals and then perhaps fruits if they get hungry in between. But don't buy snack food in general. The meal can also be fairly simple with cheap ingredients. Definitely not Pinterest worthy. You store the leftovers in the fridge and eat them later. Don't throw away food. Don't waste food. You eat a lot of salad and a lot of whatever protein that you can find the cheapest for the week, just to make sure you balance the diet. Don't think it's hard. You can do it. Discipline is all you need. And the next one will be garden and homestead. You can make your grocery bill go further and put your home to work by gardening and homesteading. Homesteading basically just means that your home is productive rather than just a money suck. It produces for the family in some way. Start a garden that provides a couple £100 of fresh produce a year. Plant some fruit trees so that you don't have to buy things like apples, pears, cherries, or peaches anymore. Raise some animals on a small scale, such as chicken, rabbits, and then you have a low-cost supply of eggs or meat. When times get tough, you will be happy that you have these resources, and it's great for kids to be in such environments. The next one will be cheap or free community entertainment. If you look, you will often find lots of free community events that you can take the family to, such as festival and block parties. There are also great park systems in cities and also at the state or national level, depending on where you live. Look for places to hike, picnic, camp, etc. Look for local waterfalls and swimming beaches. City pools are also very affordable. Learn about your community as much as you can and find all the hidden gems. The next one will be libraries. Instead of buying books, you can use the library and request books so that they are delivered to the library closest to you. Libraries also have free events for kids of all ages. Ask if you don't know. The next one will be modest vacations. If you must, you can choose to do a few weekend trips that takes you all to various parts of your home state rather than spending much money on a week-long trip out of state. You can save a lot of money when you stay in a Super 8 motel or Motel 6 rather than resorts. You bring food with you when you travel so you don't have to eat out. We don't even vacation every year. In fact, we actually rarely vacation now that the kids are little and not old enough to value the experiences. Plus the pandemic too. We will do that when they are a little grown, but in a very modest way possible. Trust me, the kids will be happy just going to the fair to see fireworks. You can also take your children with you on business trips if you can, for sightseeing. If you're tight on money, do not feel as though your kids are missing out on anything. They are not. You can provide a wonderful life for them while on budget. If you're able to do these things that I listed out, you will see how much you're able to save. You will not worry about living in debt. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like and share this video. Leave me a comment too. Check that little button icon so you get notified as soon as I drop a video just like this one. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe, show kindness anywhere you are. Love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.